my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
You're now listening to a Bobby Johnson beat. Hey, my main bitch and my savage man, big. I can get tuned for. Battle, hold me up on each of pink. I need to go.
Tune in to Too Much Media.
Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to give my quick thoughts on this whole Shannon Sharp situation. I'm just going to be pretty brief because honestly, this type of nonsense is not really what I like to focus on this channel, but it's been everywhere and on the news. And I have a couple opinions and I just feel like, why not just comment on it real quick? But the video I just clipped was his latest confession. That's what I'm taking it as. Latest confession about everything that's going on. If you don't know what's happening, Shannon Sharp has been accused by a young lady named Gabriella Zuniga or something like that, named Carly. She's an OnlyFans girl who he met at the gym when she was barely 18, barely 19. Either way, she had teen still in her age, and he's like almost 60, met her at the gym and proceeded to start dating her. During this relationship, they had like a very fetishized, very freaky deaky, like, booty play. What's that thing where you get like aggressive with your partners? Like 50 Shades of Grey type of relationship, right? I guess now that he's about to get a brand new podcast deal for a lot of money, she decided that, the relationship was quite manipulative and they broke it off. So she now wants money for it and is exposing all the hardship she went through while being with them. Right. And, now that she's exposing all the hardship that she went through being with him, he has decided to come out and say that, he's being extorted and this is all for money and, plenty of other things. And in my opinion, first things first, my thoughts on this video that he made trying to claim his innocence is I just hope to God he doesn't think that throughout this, plead for mercy that he's talking to black people. I hope to God in his head and heart, he is talking to all the white men out there to come help him and save him. Because never has he shown obviously he has shown community with the black community as far as allowing them platforms on his show and stuff. But it's for real, even when they get on the show, he's quite, he plays dumb to the issues that other Hollywood, popular people go through because of the issue at hand. You know what I'm trying to say? And I don't know, how you, a grown, almost 60-year-old man, gonna get in front of us with a backwards Hitler stash and try to get us to be swayed to your side. You better go shave that backward Hitler stash and find God. That's what I think about the Shannon Sharp situation. I feel as though this man has been caught for sexual deviancy multiple occasions, multiple times, and this is the final straw to like slap the whip on the donkey's ass. Like, this is too much at this point. I feel as though if I was a professional company or a media outlet looking for a name and face to represent me, that Shannon Sharp is in a huge risk. You clearly can't keep it in your pants. You clearly can't seem to take it out of your pants without doing something sexually deviant. You clearly don't have any self-control to pick and choose your mates. You can't even make sure that your phone doesn't expose what you're doing in the bedroom. Even if you were doing normal, regular stuff with in a married position with your wife and and it was all, very clean cut how you were doing it, you should be more careful than to accidentally let us hear that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I mean, not to shame people who have been exposed on the internet or like who have had mishaps with their sex life. But I feel as though with such a high end, public persona and position, there should be a level of carefulness and wariness into how your sexual life can seep into your professional life that he doesn't seem to have. He on multiple occasions has laughed about his sex life, made jokes about it, done all types of things. Like, this has gotten to a point where I personally would never allow this name and face to represent me publicly. It's an embarrassment. You're embarrassing, Shannon. You are. And it's just like, for already having a name such as Shannon, you think you would tread such much more lightly. How is Shannon and Gabriella going through this? Like, this is not a funny or laughing matter. This isn't funny. But I mean, honestly, yeah, I just think that Shannon Sharp is a coon already. Like, I already thought Shannon gives quite coonish. And now I think he is sexually irresponsible and he's an abuser, a manipulator. He's aggressive, and that he might be hiding homosexual fantasies in his exciting sexual life. That's what I think this is really happening underlying all this. I think underlying all this, he either is homosexual or he hides his homosexual fantasies in his very obscure sex life. And it's strange, and I'd rather you just come out. Like, I honestly would respect him more for being openly gay and having a peaceful gay sexual life than having this crazy every day there's a new news story about your sex life. Like, we shouldn't know this much about anybody's sex life. There's nobody's sex life I want to know this much about. Like, please, like, keep it in house, like, keep it to yourself. Keep it between you and whoever you got going on. Like, I'm unwillingly participating in so much of your life that this is ridiculous. And the fact that he's getting up here and trying to beg for mercy is very strange to me too. I feel as though you should just be quiet and let the court proceedings play out. Like, I didn't understand what he wanted from us when he was going after the lawyer and saying Tony Busby did this, that, and the third, and they're coming after me. They just want money. Like, of course they want money. I would want money too if I was being talked to the way that girl was being talked to on the phone. If I was being clearly choked out, beat up, aggressively spoken to by a humongously rich man, it's like, you're gonna pay. Yeah, you're gonna pay up. Like, what? Like, you're gonna do all that to me and think I'm leaving empty-handed? You're insane. And the fact that she does OnlyFans, she correlates sex to money already. You knew you weren't gonna get out of this clean. Like, get it together. Like, can we, be really serious? And I also feel as though this is very strange for him to think that we would ever be swayed by his speech post Diddy. Because that conversation we heard, whether or not it's a short clip or anything, think back to the whole Cassie situation. Diddy pled innocent all the way up until we literally saw video evidence of him slinging this girl across the room. And I believe that Shannon is the exact same type to plead innocence right up until we literally see a clear video of him swinging at the girl. I believe that that's what he would do. And, you know, may God give him whatever he deserves, honestly. I don't have any like real opinions or seeing things, but I just know he's not getting any support from me, any mercy from me, and he needs to shave that backwards Hitler mustache that is catching crumbs and spit every time he talks. Well, and I believe the story. Okay, I'm starting to get a little too mean, but like still, like, ugh, Shannon, pipe down.